infants, and welcome back, everybody. Welcome back here to the Primus servers, where we are playing the Direwolf20 mod pack as per usual. And if you guys hadn't guessed, I'm in one of my trees. Look at this. Let's get into F5 here and let's look up. So I'm inside one of my redwood trees. I've completely gutted it. So this is normally the wood that would be on the inside of the tree. And what I did is I took my axe of the stream, I replaced all the blocks on the outside of it, and then I took my axe of the stream and then put a hammer on my mouse and just went to town eating out the inside of the tree. Wait, that sounds a little funny. Basically taking out the inside wood of the tree. And yeah, look at this. It's a little messy up here because I ran out of materials, but we'll eventually get this to look like that down there, and this gives you like a really cool falling effect. That is so cool. And let's see it from the outside. I think it looks even better from afar. Look at how cool that looks. I like the ghost look of it. I decided to do it a little different than these two guys. These are the trees I started with. I started with this guy over here, and I got a plan in my head, and I stuck with it. And then I took that plan over to here, and I did it, and it looks good still. But then I got to like the third tree, which is this guy, and I was like, let's try something different. Maybe something a bit more transparent, and I freaking love it. So I think I'm going to do each one of these trees maybe a little different than the other. And as you can see, I haven't finished with the leaves yet. You know, I only got like so much time and so many materials. But I do have tons of marble. I can finish this up, but it does take forever. Like I have to refill on marble like 100 times. I should find like a little automated way to refill like a ender chest or something, or an ender pouch. I'm not sure how to do it. But yeah, like these trees are coming together really nice, and they look even better at nighttime. So yeah, we're gonna do that tree next. Then I'm almost considering cutting down this tree because I don't like how close it is to this tree. I don't know. They're even touching like right here. It's bothering me just a little bit that they touch. So I don't know. I might cut down this entire tree, which will be a kind of an adventure in itself. But yeah, I might cut down this tree. I'm not sure, and maybe plant it to like right there. I think that's a bit more equidistant, and they're not like touching each other. So yeah, that might be the idea. I think I'm gonna cut down that tree, maybe replant it right there. And I'm also thinking about building one somewhere over here. Maybe like right there-ish. Right there-ish where all this taint is. Yeah, I did some experiments. I'll show you what I did real quick. I had to make this thing, and if we go to Thaumic Tinkerer, I wanted to make the wand focus of dislocation, and in order to make that, you need taint. You need the taint aspect, and the only way I know how to get it in this mod pack is to basically overflow a crucible with a bunch of elements, and then wait for this purple goo to appear. And sometimes if you have enough of this purple goo, these little slimes will pop out of it, and then you can kill them, and then you take their slime balls and you can turn that into the taint stuff. So now I have this thing. I don't think I'm going to use it all that much, but this guy can move spawners, it can move chests, it can move basically anything. So it's kind of useful. I haven't found a use for it yet, but I just wanted to make it, so I had it. So yeah, that's it. So what else do we need to catch up on? You guys have seen that. Let's go take a look at my hungry node. It is huge-mongous, guys. Look at how big this bad boy is. Eventually, we're gonna have to name this thing. And you know, I was thinking what might be interesting to try, and it's gonna be a pain in the butt, is to see if we can energize this thing. But I kind of don't want to. Just because I love how big and giant and glowy it is on top of this tower, and I don't want to ruin that by energizing it. I don't even know if that's even possible. I don't know. So anyway, let's take a look at the aspect count. I currently am feeding it sugarcane and cobblestone. That is the diet it's on at the moment. In case you guys at home are wondering, let's see if we can get in here. We got to break this. Did that break? I think it broke. And then we can look at the aspect count. Let's look at that. It's got 427 Vs. Oh my god, it has 700 Terra. I think I'm literally standing inside of the aura. Yeah, look, I am. That is so cool. I've got 400 per DDO, and I've got 490. Oh, it's just huge. It's huge-mongous, guys. And it's only getting bigger. And I love that I have this like giant evil thing up here. It's very cool. I like it a lot. So eventually what I'm going to do is maybe ward up the floor with some obsidian blocks, and what I was testing down here was if this obsidian block from chisel would also get sucked up, and it doesn't look like it does. So you can use these, you could chisel your obsidian blocks to give them a different look, and this guy won't eat them up. Eat them up, yum! So yeah, that's it. That's the progress on the trees and aura node. Today, guys, I am excited to say we are going to do something I've never done before. We are gonna get started on our path towards witchery. There's a couple of witches on the server already. We've got I think Chillum. Chillum's our master witch. He is a master in all things witchery. And Brink has started the path down witchery as well, and he's really versed in it too. So we've got 2 witches on the server. I'm gonna make a third because I'm gonna become a witch too. I want to be a witch. Let's do it. Plus the witchery mod is super complex and cool, and they're only like every time there is an update to the mod, witchery has like a bunch of new stuff. So anytime that they update the mod pack, there should be tons of new witchery stuff that we can play with. So it's definitely something I want to do. So what I was thinking is I want a special area. Not over here. This is kind of like my Thaumcrafty normal area. I'm thinking a little bit over in this direction. I want to set up a witchery area. And if you guys know anything about witchery, you need a lot of nature stuff. You need a lot of Nature Boy Ric Flair stuff. So trees are good, pumpkins are good, all that stuff. So I'm thinking over here in the forest, but I also want to put like a little bit of a cool magical spin on it. So I thought what I would do is use that shard of Laputa, or as some people call it, Laputa or something, so I don't accidentally say like a Spanish curse word, and use that to raise an island up in the sky where I can do all my witchery stuff. I'm going to keep calling it shard of Laputa, just because it's funny to me that it is actually a curse word for somebody. So let's look that up in the book. Do I even have my book? Here we go. Here's one Lexica Botania. Alright, let's look it up. I'm pretty sure it's a mystical item. Let's see here. Shard of Laputa. And all of you Spanish people out there can giggle at me mispronouncing everything. So let's see here. The radius of the island it creates starts at 14 blocks. In other words, it's 28 blocks in diameter. Oh, that's cool. So it's a pretty big island, but I want to make it even bigger. Let's see here. To make a shard of Laputa, you need a floating thing. You need 3 Gaia spirits, and you need a rune of air and a rune of earth, and you need a prismarine shard. How do you make that? You take nether quartz and you shove it in there. Do I have any nether quartz laying around? That would be helpful if I did. Ah, I do. Very good. So I only need 2, really. So let's do this. Let's just throw it here. Oh, this is going to duplicate it. I need to transmogrify it. And I think I could do that here in the alchemy catalyst, right? 1, 2. There we go. 2 prismarine shards. So cool. We can actually mess around with prismarine blocks. So those go there and there. Do I have any floaty island flowers? I do. If I go up here, I think this is where I'm hiding all of my shards. Look at that. I've got 32 Gaia spirits. Plenty of them to mess around with. I want to make this as big as possible, and it may be a horrible mistake to make it as big as possible too. So I think it was like this. We can actually look it up. Shard. Well, if I spell it correctly, it would be shard. Shard of Laputa. Let's see here. I need a rune of earth and a rune of air. If I'm smart, I have those. Hey, look, I'm smart. It's about time I was smart at something. Get that fish out of here. We can put this up too. I think I accidentally re-put the... yeah, I did, didn't I? Very smart of me. Here I am telling everybody I'm smart, and I do that crap. Alright, what's in the middle? Ooh, a dragon stone. We got that. And then on the top, I think it's the little floaty flower. So dragonstone and floaty flower equals 1 shard of Laputa. So if you then take that shard of Laputa and just keep adding Gaia spirits to it, it gets all big and crap. Each one I think adds like 1 or 2 to the radius. I'm thinking we need to at least get up to 20. Because I want a lot of room to do this witchery stuff. Plus, why the heck not? Go big or go home. I don't know. Sometimes I hear guys in like gyms say crap like that. I don't even know what Roman numeral this is, but I think I want XX, right? I don't think... oh, that was XX. And that's it. That's as big as you can get it. Alright guys, so this might mess up something on here on the server, but I doubt it. Oh, it's nighttime. We want to do this at daytime so that we don't cause... So we can not cause any mess. We want to see what we're doing. Alright, make a hole. Alright, let's take a quick nap. Let's take a little sleepy do. And yeah, when it becomes morning, we will levitate an island in the sky with this shard of Laputa. We need to be careful with it, because I do spam click quite a lot. So I just, I honestly am not sure how big this is going to be. I laid out how big it would be from here. So this is how big a normal shard of Laputa island would be from, that's the radius. So it would be that big, but I added like a bunch of crap to it. So let's, actually let's take these down and make sure that we click it onto the ground. So here we go guys, hold on to your butts. There we go, shard of Laputa. It has begun. Let's get up here in the air and see if we see anything happening. Do you see anything? I don't see nothing. Oh wait, here we go. It's doing. Look at that. Dun 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 dun. So it's that big. Okay, so that's not huge. So where was the center? The center was roughly here. So I think it's going to go to right about here, which is actually quite perfect. So it's still a pretty damn huge island. And this is going to take quite a while to transfer everything up here. So yeah, we've got the starts of our Shard of Laputa Island. This is going to be our Witchery Island. You know, we need a lot of space to do some of the stuff and things. I hate to use that term. That's somebody else's term. That ain't my term. The stuff and other stuff, we'll call it that. So yeah, while that is making the island up there, oh, it's gonna be so cool, guys. Oh my god, I don't even know what's really under here. All I know that I want to do, what is this? There's like a damn, oh my god, it's one of those infinite thingies. Oh my god, I didn't know that that was right there. I wonder if that's gonna mess things up. That might mess things up, but whatever. If I crash the server, I do apologize, Monkey Puzzle and Chillum. I do apologize greatly, but look at this. This is going to be amazing. So, the next thing we need to do to get started in Witchery, I guess, is to make a witch's oven. So let's go ahead and make one of those. Let's just do it. Let's get it done. I might keep some of my Witchery stuff here in the tower. I think I'm going to get a little lag because of the island creation over there. So bear with me if a few frames drop out. So let's see. I know I'm going to need a bucket or two. So let's make a few of these. Get a few buckets. I know I'm going to need some of this. Booyah. So I think it's like that, and you put a thing there, and you put a bucket on top. Witch's oven. Very cool. Let's make a few of those. All right, and another bucket, please. All right, 2 witch's ovens should be more than enough to get started. Something I want to make is a fume funnel. Let's see here. There's a filtered fume funnel, and a fume funnel. I want to make this guy. It takes a lava bucket, 4 buckets, block of ice. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, let's get started on that. So I need 2. I'm actually going to need like, I'm going to need like 4 of these, right? Because it takes 2 blocks of iron each. Yeah, so let's make... Yeah, so there you go. 4 of those. Let's grab some more iron out of our chest here. I'm going to have to smelt me up some more iron. I'm going to get some of this crap out of here. I think I'm going to need some glowstone. And I'm definitely going to need a lot of buckets. So yeah, I think... And I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to Chillum about this. The fume funnel allows the furnace to collect more fumes. It seems like something it would do, right? Let's make a few more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you guys hear any kind of like watery, whooshy sounds in the background, it is because my wife is doing something I asked her to not do. And there you go. She said she was going to go watch a movie, and it sounds like she's washing the car upstairs. Jesus. Okay, so there we go. Let's do 1 and 2. Where'd them go? Where'd my bucket go? Hello? Didn't I just pick up 2 buckets of something? Man, my frames are really suffering. Isn't this how you do it? Why can I not get lava out of these? Is that not how you make lava buckets anymore? Hold on. Is there any other sources of lava I can get buckets out of? Maybe there's not... Oh, there's not enough lava in there to even get a bucket out of. Oh, there we go. Alright, so bucket of lava. Fume funnel. Can we click some of this in? Of course not. So I think it's like this. And then you put it like that. And you put it like that. And some of this. Sure, why not? There you go, fume funnel. Cool. Boop. And if we throw this one there, we got 2 fume funnels. So... let's go set this up on our island, maybe. I want to make some Mutandis this episode. And, oh my god, my frames. That island creation over there is killing my frames. So keep that in mind if you guys are making a Shard of Laputa island. Your frames, they will be suffering. Succotash. So that's cool. Look at this. I'm definitely going to have to level some of this out. But it is... oh, it's cool as hell. Alright, so here we are. We're on our Witchery island. Up here in the middle of nowhere. It's making a lot of damn noise. Options. We'll turn that down to there. Boop, boop. Let's go grab some charcoal from our little tree farm down here. We're also going to need... I think we're going to need some spruce saplings, because that is the main thing we're going to cook up in these ovens to get started with making some Mutandis. So there we go. We got some charcoal. Very good. Alright, look at this. Look, it's coming with its own caves. I think we should actually keep these caves in here. You know, like we could set up some infrastructure inside of these caves. That'll be kind of fun. Alright, so let's attach these fume funnels on there. Look at that. Little pot-bellied stoves. Very cute. So if we put that there, and that there, this should... oh, I need to put clay jars in here. Oh crap, we need to make clay jars. Alright, let's go back to our base and let's make some clay jars. I forgot about that. I forgot that that is something you need here in... oh, there goes all my frames again. Let's see here. Let's type in clay jars. So, to make clay jars... oh, is that it? And then you make 4 and then you cook them up? Eat them up, yum? Alright. No, not what I wanted to do. That one. Oh, this will be pretty easy then. So, do something like that. I messed that up. I didn't hold it down long enough. So let's do... there we go, 64. That should be enough for a little bit. Oh my god, that island creation. Alright, let's make some more. I forgot about the clay jar part. Clay jar is an interesting aspect of this. We're just going to have to make like a whole barrel full of these at some point, so that we never have to make them again. Let's see here. Alright, it's definitely making them. And my frames... oh, there's so much lag. So much lag. Alright, this is the last time I make one of these Shards of Laputa live, because it is totally just taking a lot of processing power, it seems like. I mean, you are moving a whole island up into the air. I mean, that should take a lot of processing power, I would imagine. I don't know. Things is happening. That's all I gotta say. Alright, so let's split these up. We'll do half over here, and then half over here. And then you up there, and you up there. Alright, we've got it started. Oh, did I put them all in there? I sure did. What am I thinking? There you go, put that there. And we should start getting Hint of Rebirth. And plus Wood Ash. So I need to set myself up with some chests and stuff up here, but we're going to get more into that after the island creation is done. Look at this. This is so cool. Oh my goodness, it's so magical and mystical. I love it. I love it when things are magical. That is always a good thing. Technology is a great thing, but magic is better. That's all I gotta say. Let's see here. We got 2 hints of rebirth. Let's see if we can get lucked out on a 3rd. There we go, 3rd. Can we get a 4th from this guy? Give me another. Suck it to me, baby. Doot, 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 doot. Nope. How about you? No? Alright, screw it. Let's go make ourselves some Mutandis and see if we can get some of these witchery plants, and that way we can round out this episode proper. Let's see here. I know Mutandis has a weird recipe, and one of the things you need is this Hint of Rebirth. So let's type in Mutandis. So there are a lot of plants in witchery that don't appear naturally. Oh shoot, we need cactus green. I don't know if I can make cactus green. How are we doing on cactus? We got a little bit. We got a little bit of cactus. Let's do this. Throw that in there. Hopefully this doesn't turn into something weird because it's Ender IO. There we go. 3 cactus green, 4 cactus green. That's fine. Alright, so we've definitely got to set up something to make cactus green. We need wood ash, which I just made and totally flew away from. I might have some wood ash laying around here. Let's take a peekaloo. I have some eggs. We'll grab those while we're at it. See if I can throw some of this other junk in here. Let's see here. So we've got this. We've got an egg. What else we need? We need mandrake and bone meal. How we doing on bone meal? We got a little bone meal. Over here, before the episode, I went ahead and grew myself some witchery stuff, not knowing particularly what I would need, so I just kind of grew all of it. So doop and boop, and then we need wood ash, which we have tons of over there. Over there on the shard of Laputa Island. And I do apologize to you guys. I'm not trying to say a curse word, but I totally am. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. Yay! We got it! Oh, this is so exciting. We're starting a new mod. I mean, I've been on, like, Thaumcraft for freaking ever. I can't wait to get into some of this witchery stuff. It's so bizarre and interesting. And one thing that I know about witchery is it does not play well with other mods. It's like a mod on its own. So it's got its own rules, baby. It does what it wants. Alright, so let's go out here to... I think you can just use, like, grass. No, you gotta use grass. You have to use vanilla grass or any vanilla plant. A dandelion. No, I'm looking for that. That's what I'm looking for. Give me that. We're looking for, particularly anything witchery. So there's a jungle sapling. There's a lily pad. More grass. Ooh, glintweed is great. I'm glad we got that. These things are really cool, and I'm surprised I haven't made this earlier. We get an alder sapling. That's cool. I'll take that. Anything else? Ooh, we've got all the trees now. That's cool. So there's a few other things we can get. We may as well grab another one of those. I mean, it's... Oh, Ember Moss is one. Oh, you know what we need? We need to pull out our shears because some of these witchery plants you can only get through shearing them. Oh my god, be quiet, foe. My computer blow it up. Everybody's like, hey, cat dog, I want to talk to you. You're so cool. No, ow! Son of a... Nobody has ever said, hey, cat dog, I want to talk to you. You're cool. Just, if you guys are wondering, that has never happened to my... Oh, Spanish mouse! Oh, give me that. So cool, we've got a lot of the plants now. I'm wondering if I'm missing anything. A dead bush. I'm just going to leave that because I think that looks really cool. Hawthorn. Dead bush. We'll take another glintweed. And I think that's it. What we can do is slap some of this stuff down somewhere. We'll take it up to our witchery island and get this stuff going. And I think that's... you guys see that? Oh my god. My frames. My frames, baby! Alright, so this isn't even halfway done. And it looks like it's missing half of this tree. Half of this tree didn't even get brought up, so we're going to have to do some terraforming after this is done. But one good thing we could do with some of this or some of this glintweed is we can put this down, and that's a light source. Very cool. I'm going to take this Spanish moss, and I'm going to put that up there so it can grow. And then these saplings, what I want to do, and I already have kind of a weird setup set over here, is... So, I don't know if you guys watched my old episodes with this, with my golem tree farm here, but for some reason, in this 2x2 area, these spruce saplings will not grow. These spruce saplings will not form a 2x2 tree. So what I did is I turned it into kind of a makeshift tree farm. So I put these autonomous activators here, and now I can just put saplings in here, and... you know, they'll get planted, and when they grow, this guy will cut them down, and their saplings will be deposited here in this chest. So yeah, I've been collecting a lot of birch saplings and a lot of oak saplings in order to get prepared for, you know, witchery. So yeah, I'm going to put my saplings in here. And yeah, this guy they'll eventually get cut down and everything will get put here, and I can just recycle them back out here, and we'll get our witchery trees I think up there, we'll make a proper witchery tree farm. But for now, this is just to get started, and these agricarnations will definitely assist us in all of that goodness. So yeah, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. That's a lot of stuff to get done in the beginning of witchery. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you handsome and gorgeous people for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, let me know in the comments. Give me any ideas of stuff you might want me to do in Witchery. It's been a while since I've played with it, but I'm excited about it, so let me know. And until next time, guys, we'll see you all real soon. Bye.